How's it going? My name is Hoiman, and this week has been pretty eventful. I'm feeling pretty tired at the moment. But firstly, I received a call from my doctor, and I forgot to mention this last week. But I received a call from my main doctor to discuss about my mental health, and it's been a long time since I've heard from them, and it's actually a new doctor as well, so I had to kind of get used to what the doctor is kind of like, get to know her. And then she informed me that my last appointment was last year in April, so it's definitely been a while. But yeah, we just basically talked about how I've been doing during that time, how my mental health is, and if I'm continuing to take the medication. And I basically just told her the truth, really, how I've been feeling, how my mood has been, which is basically stable for the most part, but the majority of it is still pretty low. And then just told her about the intrusive thoughts I get constantly and how intensive they can get if I've been continuing my medication and such. And then I even told her about my binge eating and stuff, but she didn't really offer me any advice about it or stuff like that. So overall, I feel that the call in the end didn't really change too much, apart from just updating them on how I've been. But I guess that's just how it goes, and I told them that I'm happy to continue my dosage of the medication, so I guess that's just what I'll continue doing. And then I mentioned last week that I had a dentist appointment, and that was yesterday, so overall it went okay. Going to the dentist a few times now hasn't really improved the experience all that much, since I always feel pretty afraid of going to the dentist. But I know it's something that it's good to check up on your teeth. So, and I mentioned that I had a cracked tooth in one of my lower molars, so it was definitely worth it to go get it filled. And yeah, overall it went okay. Most of the day my jaw felt really numb and I just couldn't feel anything really, but at least now it's subsided, so I still have a little bit of pain in my tooth, but I suppose that's to be expected after going to the dentist, so hopefully that wears off soon. And then yesterday I also received a call to go to the GP and get my vaccination. And I was actually quite surprised that I've actually got an offer for the vaccination this early, because at the moment only seniors can get them. So I basically asked why, and then they basically told me that it's because I have mental health and stuff, so apparently they're offering it to people with mental health conditions, an early jab. And despite my concerns surrounding the jab, I still decided to take up the offer. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but hopefully it does help, and hopefully I don't suffer from severe side effects from the jab. So I'll be going to get the vaccine jab tomorrow. And then for the majority of the week, I've just been staying home and just continuing my book really. And I'm currently still on chapter 10, but I've actually added quite a lot since last week, so overall it's going slow, but I think overall it's going okay. Still trying to figure out how to lay out my ideas in order, but yeah, for the most part it's still going slow but okay. It's been okay because this week has been pretty busy and eventful. I suppose talking to the doctor, just talking about my mental health probably affected my mood just a little bit, because I don't know, every time I talk to a doctor I always end up feeling a little bit sad. I don't know if it's just because I'm talking about stuff that makes me depressed and just stuff that makes me anxious and depressed in general. And going to the dentist, that definitely added some worry to me as well, so I guess that kind of lowered my mood a bit. And now that I have a vaccine jab tomorrow, I suppose it's still making me nervous and a little bit worried, and I suppose that does kind of bring up my anxious levels down, so I guess that can affect my mood a bit as well. So overall, this week it's still low, but I wouldn't say it's like super depressively low, but with all these busy events this week, it has made me feel, I suppose, just more nervous and anxious than feeling low for the most part. Next week, well, the big thing would be to go get the vaccine jab, so hopefully that goes well. And other than that, it's also Mother's Day as well next week, so yeah, I mean, I owe a lot to my mum, and she's done a lot for me throughout the years and taking care of me, especially my mental health, so words can't really begin to describe how grateful and how appreciative I am of my mum. So I'll definitely like to do what I can to kind of help her out a little on Mother's Day, and yeah, see if there's anything that I can do to kind of celebrate the day and see how it goes. But for the rest of the week, nothing really comes to mind, so yeah, just stay home, try and go out for a bit more walks depending on the weather, and then just continue with my book really. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.